Ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Cher. I got you, baby.
An icon. A music career spanning 6 decades. A Grammy Award winner. And over 100 million records sold worldwide.
Do you believe in life after love? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cher Show!
In front of a packed audience at the Odeon in London's Leicester Square, Greatest Hits Radio presents Cher in Conversation.
Are you ready? Are you sure?
In that case, let's get on with it. Will you please welcome the legend, the icon, that is Cher.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let's first of all hear about this new album of yours, a Christmas album, your 27th album. What has led you to do a Christmas album right now?
Well, the record company. No, everybody's wanted me to make one forever, but I just never, I just didn't want to, you know? I really didn't feel it. I didn't want to do Silent Night. I didn't want to do Jingle Bells. I didn't have any other songs. I actually never looked for songs. And this year it was, first of all, we started in May, I think. And it was just, I got DJ first from a girl that I've known since she was 4 years old. And then we did it, and we loved it, and then I thought, okay, so we'll just start getting songs that we like, and we won't care if they match or anything like that. And they don't match, but they go quite well together. I don't know, I like it. I mean, I'm not a big Cher fan, but I really like this album.
Oh, we are.
No, I'm not, really not.
You have made history with that song, with DJ Play a Christmas Song. It's number 1 on the Billboard chart, which is incredible. And you, I know you know this, but let's share this in the room.
But wait,
no pun
I just
intended.
found it out today.
Well, okay, so you are the first female artist to have a number 1 for 7 straight decades.
Right, me and the Rolling Stones.
No one on the streets and the city is quiet. I should be. That's the only thing I want this year.
Not everybody who's been in the music business for as long as you have still has that passion to make new music. What is it that drives you to do that?
Well, I haven't made anything for a long time. And Alexander said to me, when we first met, he said, "Why aren't you singing?" I said, "I don't know." Didn't think of it. You know, just, I don't know. I wasn't inspired. And then he brought me some songs that were really great that I'm going to do on this next album that I'm about to do. I figured, right. I figure, you know, I'm in the groove, and so I might as well do it, because I really forgot how much I like singing.
Yeah.
You forget.
Yeah. Well, that's great. There's another album on the way. Everybody's waiting for that now.
Well, no, I'm going to start it after, I'm going to start it in February.
Right. Well, that's soon enough for us.
Back to your album, and your duet with Michael Bublé.
Yes.
You've done a beautiful version of Home on the album. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a little listen to it.
Okay.
Another winter day has come and gone away, and neither I'm coming back home.
So beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you said
Wait, I got a text from him. I got a text from him yesterday. He said, "Cher, I'm happy for you, but I'm really happy for me." Also, none of us were in the same room when we were singing.
I was going to ask about that.
He was in Argentina. You guys, do you know the album at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that Darlene's on, "Baby Please Come Home," I did the background on that song when I was 17 years old. That was when I started working then. And I did What Christmas Means to Me, and I couldn't do some parts of it. You know, I didn't have that. It wasn't me. So I called Stevie and I said, Stevie, I've done the song, but it's just like, it's missing you and I can't do that part. So I need you to come and help me. I was sweating bullets. And, so he said, okay. Finally, at the end, he said, Cher, do you want me to play my harmonica? And I went, oh, yes, Jesus. And I was thrilled. And then I ran around my room and jumped up and down on my bed and said, Stevie Wonder's going to be on my album.
Now, here's taking this a little further. All these people you've mentioned, you've been working with on this album, are there people you still have a dream of working with? Is there anybody on the list you haven't got together with yet?
But there was no list. It just happened by accident. It's like I wanted to do Darlene's song, so I needed Darlene. Wanted to do Stevie's song, couldn't do it without him. And I don't know, because I've never had any people on my albums. So I never had a wish list.
So are you going to start looking for other collaborations now?
You know, okay, I'd like to work with Elton.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah.
I've known Elton since he first got to America, and we've been friends ever since. And so I would like to sing with him because I love his voice. Actually, we did sing together once, a long time ago, on one of my shows.
Right, so we're going to get that again one day.
I hope so.
Let's hope.
It won't be hard.
Part-time love is bring. Everybody got a part-time love.
Can I take you right back there to the early days? Can you remember, was there any pivotal moment when you realized that you could make it in music, that it was something that you were going to be able to do for a long time?
No.
No moment?
Not even now. No, I'm not kidding. Like, you make an album. I've had so many flop albums, but and some of my favorite songs are on the albums that didn't do anything. But you know, you make some, and some that you love don't hit, and then some that you like hit, some that you don't like at all hit. But then you're lucky when you have something that you love, like Turn Back Time or Believe, you know. So there are songs that you love. And I really love doing the Mamma Mia album, too. I really did. So that was fun, and I was really proud of that. And I love doing Fernando in the movie.
These songs really work well, actually. The ABBA songs, fantastic. They fit you like a glove.
But, you know, I saw it in a different way. I had a lot of freedom. I had, like, really a lot of admiration for those girls because they were in a pocket. You know, they couldn't move out of the pocket. It was like, this is the tempo, this is what you're doing, do it. And so, and it fit the song so well. But when I did it, I just kind of did whatever I wanted to. And one of my favorite songs is One of Us.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. My manager cried. And he's crusty.
This month you celebrated the 25th anniversary of your multi-platinum Grammy-winning song, Believe.
When you think back to that time, does it feel like a mad time? What memories does that time bring back for you?
Well, I'd just been dropped by my record company and my management. And
Love how honest you are. You're so honest.
So we came over here, my assistant and her sister, and we stayed in a little place. And Rob Dickens, the head of Warner's UK here, you know, he called and said, I don't think you're washed up. So we did one album. It wasn't very good. And then he said, well, I want to do a disco album. And I went, well, I don't want to. And he said, okay, Cher, I'll just send you songs, and when you like a song, we'll hold on to it, and we'll do it. And someone said this, and they misquoted me, but Believe was a mess. It was just a mess. And a bunch of people worked on it, but it just never kind of got there. And I have a feeling, too, women in the audience, you'll understand this. Like, a girl can be heartbroken over a guy for one verse. That's it. And they had her heart broken for both verses. I was sitting in the bathtub, and I got my toe stuck in the faucet, And I was thinking, I've had time to think it through, and maybe I'm too good for you. And then I didn't take writers on it. And my assistant said, "Sure, what's the matter?" And I went, "Oh, well, I just want it to be good."
Oh, you should have taken that.
No, I could have been so much richer.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a groundbreaking song, wasn't it? And of course, you pioneered the use of the auto-tune, which of course you don't need.
Yes, except it wasn't called an auto-tune then.
No.
I mean, I got the one fight I got into with the only fight. Mark is the nicest person in the world, but I was singing it, and the verse was just kind of laid along. And so he kept saying, "Cher, you've got to sing it better. You've got to sing it better. You've got to sing it better." And I went, "If you want something better, get someone else." So I left. And then the next morning, I saw this boy Rochford on the morning breakfast show. And he was singing into a vocoder, and I called Mark and said, "Can we use a vocoder?" And he said, "No, but I just got this thing called a pitch machine, and I've been playing around with it. Give me a couple hours and come in and see what you think." So I went in, and he said, "Okay, sit down." That's never a good sign. But so he said, "Sit down." He said sit down because he was afraid I wasn't going to like it. And so he played it for me, and it was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I've never heard anything like this. I love this. And the thing I loved most about it was that in the beginning you couldn't tell it was me. And I was like out of my mind. And then at the end we both jumped up and high-fived. And then we had to convince the record company that not knowing it was me was a great idea.
No matter how hard I try, you're strong enough now. Do you believe?
You've also got Cyndi Lauper on the album,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. So you've been friends for a long time.
Yes, we have.
I know.
She's crazy. We get along perfectly.
And I noticed also you're talking about lyrics and how Believe, yes, you didn't want a woman to be heartbroken for the entire song. You are a very strong person, and I think it's really interesting to see you partnering up with strong females as well. Is that important for you to also, bring women along with you?
Well, it's so much fun to sing with your friends.
Yeah.
I loved the men on it, but I had friendships with the women, The thing I like most about Today for Women is that when I was young, because you were just kind of told to sing, and when you were finished, you were told to go sit down. And they didn't ask you what you wanted to sing, they told you what you were going to sing. So it was a whole different business. And as I got older, I got tougher and not hard, but you have to if you're an artist, if you're a person, please listen. You have to do what your heart tells you to do, You can be anything you want to be. Because let me tell you something. At 10 years old, nothing said fame and that child. My mother was the only one. I'm dyslexic, so I did poorly in school. I can't even see numbers. One time I came home with this terrible report card in math, and I was crying, and I said, Mom, what am I going to do? I can't do math. And she said, sweetheart, when you get older, you'll have someone to do math for you.
So we know there's going to be an album very soon. Your fan club here will be delighted to hear that, right? But Harriet,
Yes.
do you wish to ask whether there's going to be even more than an album?
Well, I think there's been is there a tour? Can people come and see you?
We're talking about it now.
Good. Great. Plenty of UK dates, right? Because we all want to come and see Cher.
Right. Can I tell you something? I am only famous because of the UK.
How so?
Right. Because there was a man named Jack Good. You must remember Jack Good. He presented Ready, Steady, Go.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So he came to America, and he was lovely. And he wanted to have us on the show, but grown-ups didn't like us at all. I mean, they really were frightened of us. They hated us. Sonny got beaten up all the time. And because we looked so different. I mean, the Beatles were cute little guys with nice haircuts and round jackets, Sonny was like hair down to here, and we both had fur vests. I mean, people just didn't understand us. So Jack said, go to London because they will get you there and they will love you. And we said, well, we don't have any money. And he said, well, just sell something or steal something or whatever. So we came here, and it was the truth. People loved us. And
Yeah.
and I did believe here.
So, please come and we would love to come and see you tour. Also, you know, we've already talked about your connection with ABBA. I wondered if you'd had a chance to see the ABBA Voyage show.
No, I haven't.
I'm wondering if anyone has put this to you, that there could be a Cher avatar out
I would
there.
love that.
What do you think? I mean, doing shows for you around the world.
Yes.
They do.
Oh, yes. But I hear it's fabulous.
It's the way forward, I think.
It is.
You can do
Except
a
I don't
show-
want any AI. I don't have any business with AI because no. I mean, I've worked my whole life to be who I am, and I don't want some machine doing me, you know? Somebody did me doing Madonna's song, but, you know, the AI has got to go back to school.
Karen Smales says, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. Any update on your long-awaited memoir?
Well, this is the deal. I've lived too long and done too much. And we're trying to cram it into one movie. The script was already written, but my friend who wrote it said, Cher, I just couldn't do it because you've lived too long and done too much. So, and also, I'm going back into the book again because I realized I should have been more forthcoming in things that I either didn't want to talk about or things that I didn't talk about enough. And then I just thought, well, Cher, you got to come to the table with it, you know? So I'm going back and redoing it.
All right, good. There's a ready market for it out here, certainly. No problem. Is there a song, because we've got a question from Sophie Marie, about your favourite song. Is there a song that you know is going to go well at a concert and you really want to do?
Well, Believe always goes well, but I really love singing Turn Back Time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Al Ronald and Gillian MacDonald both want to know, what's the best outfit you've had over the years? Who makes them? Do you have a favourite?
Well, Bob Mackie makes all of them. And I think one of my favorites was once when I went to the Academy Awards, I was presenting. And I didn't get nominated that year, and everybody said, oh, you're going to win, but I didn't even get nominated. And someone said it was because I didn't dress like a serious actress and my boyfriends were too young. So I went to Bob and I said, Bob, I have this idea, and I want to have big feather headdress in black, and I told him what I wanted, and I kept asking my boyfriend at the time, does it matter what I wear? No, it's okay, Cher. And I said, well, but what if it's something really, really different? He went, no, Cher, it's okay. But what if it's something really big and different? He went, Cher, I've seen all of your costumes. I walked out and he almost passed out. I went, thank God his dad was he was producing him that year. And when his dad saw me, he went, this is amazing. And then when I walked out, I said, as you can see, I got my manual for how to dress like a serious actress. And that was it.
Very good. How many Christmas trees do you have?
No, it's not the amount of the Christmas tree. It's the amount of the Christmas tree itself. So, no, we do, I needle-pointed stockings for my kids. And we have everything, you know. We do the traditional dinner at our house, and we pick up all the strays that all my friends that have no place to go. And, you know, it's just kind of a brawl.
Cher, thank you for being an extraordinary guest. Thank you so much. As you know, Cher's album Christmas is available now, so go buy it already. #1 tune in the States. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Me and the Rolling Stones.
Your audience here absolutely love you. No doubt about that.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cher.
Cher in Conversation.